Hello, everyone. Welcome you all to our Thursday evening meditation session, Meditate with a Monk. So, in this program, today we hope to practice mainly two meditations, and also today I hope to talk a little bit about controlling anger. To start our program, first let's say sadhu three times. Sadhu is a Pali word. Pali was the language of the Buddha, and sadhu means excellent. Sadhu means excellent. Now, please keep your palms together like this. Pay attention to the feelings in your fingers and let your body to relax in this present moment. Now, slowly close your eyes. Now, take a deep breath, and while releasing it, say Sa Du Sa Du Sa. Slowly put your hands down and open your eyes. Dear friends, you all know Buddhism is for everyone in this world. Anyone can practice the teachings of the Buddha, regardless of their religion, culture, gender, or anything else. And teachings of the Buddha helps us to get rid of the defilements in our minds. It helps us to get rid of negative emotions, negative thoughts in our minds. You might have heard about emotional intelligence. In emotional intelligence, you know, there are mainly five elements: self regulation, self awareness, empathy, motivation, and social relationships. So, those are the five main elements in emotional intelligence: self awareness, self regulation, empathy, motivation, and social relationships. Teachings of the Buddha helps us to develop all of those five things in our lives. It helps us to improve our self awareness. It teaches us how to control our negative emotions. And it teaches us how to cultivate loving kindness, empathy, compassion, and all of those good qualities in our lives. And also, it helps us to be motivated all the time. And also, it guides us to have healthy relationship with our loved ones and with the society. So anyone can practice the teachings of the Buddha to get uh, all of those wonderful benefits. So now we are going to relax our mind and our body. So today we are not going to practice breathing meditation. So we first we try to bring our focus to the present moment. Then after that we practice a body scan meditation. We pay attention to the uh, the feelings in some of the parts in our body. So before starting our meditation, as always, I would like to remind you three things uh, that help you to have a successful and uh, relaxing, serene meditation experience. Number one, number one, uh, always be mindful of your thoughts. Always be mindful of your thoughts. So, why did I say it? Because always our mind wants to go everywhere. Our mind wants to wander. So, that is the default mode of our minds. So, when we try to practice a meditation, our mind starts to wander. It's so natural. If it happens, we should not be disappointed. We should not get frustrated. If it happens, we can be aware of our thoughts. We can be mindful of our thoughts. Then we can gently redirect our focus to the meditation. And don't be desperate to switch off your thoughts. Don't be desperate to switch off your thoughts. Instead, while watching your thoughts, gently pay attention to the meditation. And also, if you're a beginner to meditation, uh, during the meditation, uh, you're, you may feel some pains in your body, especially if you try to sit on the floor with crossed legs like me, then you may have some pains in your body, maybe in your legs or in your back. So if it happens first, just ignore it. If it doesn't work, then feel free to change your posture and continue your meditation. So now, if you're at your home, uh, you can find a uh, relaxed and comfortable position uh, to practice this meditation. And you can, if you're on your phone, if it is possible, you can keep that phone on a table or somewhere else. And during the meditation, you don't need to see me. So, if feel free to uh, place your phone on a table or on the floor, and you can just listen to me. Okay, now, uh, first make yourself comfortable and straighten your body, upright your back, and slowly close your eyes. And keep your hands on a comfortable position. And let your body to relax in this present moment. And bring your awareness to your face and let the muscles in your face to relax. Pay attention to your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your fingers. Relax your legs. Relax your whole body. Now be mindful of your thoughts. Observe your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Let thoughts come and let thoughts go. Now bring your focus again to your body. Be aware of this present moment. The present moment is what we are experiencing right now. We feel this moment is alive. We feel this moment is really happening. Now, think about something that you did in this evening. At that moment, you felt that moment was alive, like this moment. But now, that moment is in your past. Now it's just a memory. That moment will never come again. Think about the moment you closed your eyes for this meditation. Even that moment is in your past. So try to understand. The past is over. It will never come again. Try to understand. The past is just a thought or mental image or mental movie. It's just a mind object. It's all in our head. There's no point of having regrets about the past. There's no point of getting angry with the past. There's no point of being sad about the past because the past is just a mind object. It's all in our head. Lecture has to go by understanding the past is over. Then try to understand the future hasn't come yet. The future is just a imagination that happens in our minds based on our past experiences. It's just a imagination. It's not the reality. Try to understand. Future doesn't happen as we imagine. Future will arise due to the causes. There's no point of being anxious about the future because It's just imagination. Let your future go by understanding the future hasn't come yet. Then it leaves us in this present moment. A new present moment. Be aware of this present moment. Even though we feel this present moment is alive, this present moment too shall pass. Think again. The past is over. The future hasn't come yet. This present moment is subject to change. There's nothing to be worried about. It's all about the calmness in your mind in this present moment. Now bring your awareness to the top of your head. Be mindful of the feelings in your head. Pay attention to your forehead. Pay attention to your lips. Move your attention to your shoulders. Sense your shoulders. Sense your arms. Sense your fingers. Move your attention to your stomach. Pay attention to your legs. Move your attention to your toes. Pay attention to your feet. Bring your attention to your toes again. Pay attention to your legs. Move your attention to your stomach. Pay attention to your fingers. Pay attention to your arms. Pay attention to your shoulders. Pay attention to your lips. Move your attention to your forehead. Pay attention to the top of your head. Bring your focus to your whole body and slowly open your eyes. And take a moment to notice the calmness of your mind and your body. Keep your palms together. Pay attention to the feelings in your fingers and say sadhu with me. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now slowly put your hands down. So, dear friends, we all have anger issues to some extent. For some people, it is a big issue. So, we need to understand anger is a defilement. We can all agree with that. Anger is a negative emotion, and anger destroys our happiness. And when our mind is overcome by anger, we all know it is very painful. And when our mind is overcome by anger, we become a totally different person. And when it is faded away, then we uh, we realize, oh, what I did when my mind was overcome by anger. So, but if we can get rid of anger, or if we can control our anger, so then we can have so much relief. And also, we all know anger uh, can ruin our relationships. Sometimes we get pissed off uh, with the words of our loved ones. Sometimes uh, we become uh, furious with the things that our loved ones do, or maybe uh, our colleagues or our friends, or some random people that we meet on the streets. So when our mind is overcome by anger, sometimes we say bad things. Then after that, most of the time we regret about what we did. So uh, if we want to have a happy life, now we all want to have a happy and peaceful life. So then we should understand uh, we should get rid of anger in our minds. How can we do it? We all know it is not easy, especially when our mind is overcome by anger. So, first and foremost, we should understand and we should accept anger is a defilement. Anger is a negative emotion. Anger is not good for me, and anger is not good for others. So, first, we should accept it, we should understand it, and then we should remind it to ourselves. So, especially very easily, if you lose your temper, very easily, if you get angry, then you should uh, we should remind yourself about the bad consequences uh, of anger, or uh, the harmful side of the anger. So we can give a suggestion to our mind always. Oh, anger is not good. Anger is a defilement. It is a negative emotion, negative thought. It destroy my happiness. And also, we can learn all of those bad things of the anger from our experiences. Because in the past, we have done some bad things because of the anger. So we can learn those things from our experiences. Then we should think about it. We should uh, remind to ourselves. about all of those bad things and that is caused by anger. And then we should understand how anger arises in our mind. So, dear friends, always we have an expectation for the happiness. Always uh, we expect everything will happen in our way. Everything will happen with our own terms. But life is not like that. We all know about that. But still, we have that expectation or everything happen uh, according to our wishes. So when things don't go in our way, when things don't go as we expect, then we are repelled by that moment. We are repelled. So our mind is repelled by those unexpected things. Then we think unwisely about that moment. Then anger arises in our mind. And also, when we experience some unpleasant things, when we experience unpleasant feelings, anger is triggered. So anger arises in our minds. So we connect this world through our sense faculties, our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body. Then when we encounter things through those sense faculties, uh, especially when we encounter some unpleasant things, things that we don't expect, then we are repelled by those things. Then uh, we think unwisely about that moment. Then anger rises in our mind. And also, we are in Buddhism. Mind is another sense faculty. That is the sixth sense faculty. So in our mind, also thoughts arises, uh, and though because of those thoughts, some unpleasant feelings arise in our mind. So with those unpleasant feelings, again, they are repelled by those feelings, and then uh, we think unwisely again and again, then anger arises in our mind. So, for example, like suddenly when we remember someone that gave us some pains in the past, so there is an unpleasant memory, unpleasant. So at that moment, unpleasant thoughts arise in our mind, and we are repelled by it, and we think unwisely, oh, that person did some bad things to me. That person insulted me, or abused me, or defeated me. So when we think in such a way, anger rises in our mind. So one thing we can do, so now we have some idea about how anger rises in our mind. So uh, first we need to understand this world is out of our control. We don't have the control over this world, but we try to control this world. But if you understand we don't have the control over this world, then it helps us to have some equanimity in our mind. It helps us to get rid of the anger. And also, uh, when we have some expectations about our life, okay? Normally we have some expectation, but we should not attach to those expectations. We should not come to some idea that everything will happen as I expect. because world is not like that. Life is not like that. So future is uncertain. So we need to understand uh, anything can happen in our lives. Yes, we can have some plans for the future, but we should not attach to them. We should not attach to our expectations about our life. So we should understand life is uncertain, future is uncertain. So if we develop such a mindset, then when things don't go in our way, when unexpected things happen, even if we are repelled by those moments and those things, we will be able to control our mind in such a moments. And then we will not think unwisely. Why? Because we have already prepared to face to those moments. And another thing we can do, uh, we should understand always we experience something that is already made. What does it mean? It means like suppose uh, someone suddenly someone says some bad things to you. So it is already happened. We cannot change it because it's already happened. So normally what happens, like when such things happen, we get angry. But if you understand, no, it is already happened. I cannot change it. So then again, it helps us to have some equanimity in our mind. And also, suppose suddenly uh, one of your friends or one of your colleagues or your kid or your husband or your wife do something uh, that you don't expect. And uh, so when you see it, when you hear it, you are repelled by it because it is not something that you wanted them to do. But it is already happened. You cannot change it. So in first you need to understand, okay, it is already happened. Even if I get angry, I cannot change it. It it will just make the situation worse. So then if we understand it, then it helps us to calm our mind down. It helps us to even maybe anger may arise in those moments, but if we understand it, then it will help us to uh, get rid of anger at that moment. And also, another thing we can do is watching our thoughts in in those particular moments. We can be aware how anger rises, how angry thoughts arise in my mind, and we can be aware of it. We can be mindful of it. So we can watch how angry thoughts arise in our mind, and uh, we can we can observe those thoughts. So without reacting to those thoughts or without uh, being led by those thoughts, we can be aware of those thoughts. We can watch those angry thoughts. So then, uh, then we don't put gas into those thoughts, into those angry thoughts. If you are not aware of the reason of angry thoughts, if you are not mindful at that moment, then we think unwisely. Then it will put gas into those angry thoughts. Then angry thoughts will escalate in our mind. But if we can be aware of the reason of angry thoughts, and if we can watch those thoughts closely, then we don't feed those angry thoughts. Then uh, gradually those angry thoughts will fade away from our mind. Uh, and also, in such moments, we can be mindful of the pain in our body. We can be aware of the pain in our body because we all know when anger rises in our mind, when our mind is overcome by anger, there is some negative, some pain in our body. In our body, there is a negative energy in our body. So we normally we try to release that negative energy through a negative way, but we can be mindful of that pain in our body. So then uh, we will notice, okay, gradually uh, that pain starts to fade away from the body. And then uh, after it fades away, then we can have a huge relief, and also we can be very happy. Why? Because I didn't do any bad thing. I didn't do any wrong thing because of the anger. So those are we can practice those things to overcome, to get rid of anger. Uh, the best thing, one of the best things we can do to get rid of anger is uh, practicing loving kindness meditation. That is the best antidote for the anger. If we can fill our hearts with love and compassion always, then there is no space for the anger in our minds. So that's why uh, Buddha recommended his disciples to practice the loving kindness meditation always. Okay, now it's time for us to practice loving kindness meditation. There are many ways we can practice loving kindness meditation. So today, I'm going to say the phrases that express loving kindness toward ourselves and other beings in this world. So listen to me and try to repeat my words in your mind mindfully. And now, again, make yourself comfortable and keep your hands on a whatever position that is comfortable for you. And if it is difficult for you to sit on the floor, you can sit on a chair. And also loving kindness meditation. We can practice loving kindness meditation in any posture, while walking, while sitting, while lying on your bed. So you can practice the loving kindness meditation any posture. However, when you are walking, don't close your eyes. So if you practice loving kindness meditation sitting position, then you can close your eyes and you can practice loving kindness meditation with me now. Okay, now make yourself comfortable, straighten your body, and slowly close your eyes. Now take a deep breath, hold for a few seconds, and slowly release it. Again, take a deep breath in, hold for a few seconds, and slowly release. Now listen to me. and try to repeat my words in your mind mindfully. May I be free from anger. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. May all beings in this place be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this neighborhood be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this city be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this state be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this country be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this world be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May they live happily. May they live happily. Pay attention to your body and slowly open your eyes. Keep your palms together. Pay attention to the feelings in your fingers and say sadhu with me. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Slowly put your hands down. So, dear friends, now we have come to the end of our program. We are going to have our next program uh, next Thursday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. in Pacific time. So thank you so much for joining today, and may you be well and happy. Namo Buddhaya.